Welcome to another great episode of Welcome Home. I'm your host, Kyle Mandipet, and I thank you so much for watching. In this episode, we'll sit with our friends from the Guam Power Authority as they share with us the steps we need to take before getting power service hooked up in our rental unit. Even later in the show, representatives from Nambo Insurance are here to discuss what home insurance is, how to get it, and where to get it, and of course, the house tours. So stay right there and get comfy as Welcome Home starts after this. Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to Welcome Home. I'm Kyle Mandipet, and we're coming to you from GPA here in Fidian because I know you got some questions. Yeah, you want to know all about connecting your unit up for power. Whether you're renting or maybe it's a new to you unit, we're going to find out right now by talking with my friend Beth. She's got all the answers. Howdy, Miss Beth. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Is that Kylie Jenner lips you're wearing?
Yes, thank you.
So thank you again for having us. We've got tons of questions, and of course, in the last episode, we talked a lot about some of the ways that we could prepare a newly built house or a house being constructed or maybe renovated for power connection and hookup and all the great things that go into making that happen. And today, we're standing by with you to get some questions answered regarding moving into a new place or maybe moving into some place that's already been built and how we can get our power stringed up and ready for us then. Are you cool with that?
Sure, not a problem.
Awesome. So you've been in the customer service realm. You've worked so hard over the many couple of years here dealing with these kinds of questions. The first one's got to be, how do we start the process?
Okay, the basic process is with an existing location where power's been provided in the past. Then if you're renting or if you're the owner of the property, there'll be a different course of action. As a renter or leaser of the unit, you would need a copy of your lease agreement, your identification, and an authorization from the landlord or the owners of the property.
I see.
It's best that they also provide you with the meter number to the unit, or if it's an apartment unit or prior tenancy. That's an additional verification to avoid any confusion and stuff, and also for searching our records.
To make sure that we connect the right unit.
Correct, in the right unit.
I see. Now, in my experience, a lot of times the landlords will provide a little packet with all this information. Do you suggest that as something that landlords do to make this easier for their new tenants?
Sure. It's a lot of the information is already available on our website, so the landlord can also access that information. We did go through like the realtors and stuff and then provide some of them the information as well. That's what the requirements may be. But it's a good idea so that way the renter or the leaser can come in prepared with that information.
Definitely, and especially if you're driving in to any of the GPA spots, you want to make sure you have everything just to make everything run smoothly, yeah?
Correct. And
perfect.
We've got 3 locations, so
yes, please throw them out, girl. Throw them out.
So if we've got the main office here at the Fidian Gloria B. Nelson Public Building, and then we've got the Halali Shopping Center office satellite, and then we've also got the GWA satellite and stuff like that, where we house our representatives there as well to aid in the process.
Now here's my question. So if we were to come through and want to connect our power, can we do it at any of those 3 locations?
We're full service locations at all 3 locations.
Wow, that's amazing. So you get here, you bring the proper paperwork, you're ready to do the process and start it off. What would be the first step as far as being at one of the GPA locations? What would we do then?
Okay, you'd be requested to sign in at any of the locations so that we can wait on you in the order that you come in and stuff. So what require is you bring your personal identification. We do have specific ID that we accept, and that be state issued ID or local issued ID like a driver's license or official identification card, and some passports. We do accept military ID. However, military ID is not photocopied. You're not able to
you can't photocopy that.
Correct. So what we normally and they also advise you is to provide additional ID for that, either a state-issued ID or even a passport.
So you want to make sure that's very important, right?
Correct.
How many forms of ID do we need? One or two?
Well, we only require one pictured ID.
It has to be the right kind, though.
Correct.
So if someone strolls in here with their Macy's card.
No Macy's card.
Not gonna happen.
No Social Security cards.
Okay, that's another big one I was gonna ask,
No
the Social
hunting
Security.
licenses or anything of that
Okay,
nature.
so-
It actually has to be a driver's license or state official ID.
There you go. So we bring our identification, we bring our paperwork in from the landlord, we sign in. What's going to happen when someone calls us up?
They'll have you go ahead and process. Like I said, they'll ask you for your lease agreement or rental agreement, or if you're the owner of the property, be prepared to provide your business license or your proof of ownership.
I see.
And stuff. And then you would also be asked to verify who the prior tenant or to the unit is, if it's an existing location and stuff. And then they will end up processing. We verify that information so we know we're reconnecting the same or the proper unit that you're applying for.
There you go.
And then you would sign the lease, the service agreement with GPA and the work order request.
Now let's talk now. We signed everything over. Let's talk deposits. Let's talk money. How much is this going to cost to start us up?
The standard application fee, if there's an existing meter at the location, is $25. However,
Wow.
However, if there is a, the meter was taken for any reason, whether it be a work clearance or whether it was removed because there was typhoon damages or something of that nature, storm damages, or even just to do work to the unit and stuff,
see.
repairs, that's a $50 to restore the meter, but it also would require a work clearance for that.
So that might add on a little time.
Correct.
And would that be something that they could discuss with their landlord as far as who's paying that?
Sure.
Yeah.
And stuff. That's basically, for the most part, negotiable with your landlord and stuff. GPA will end up billing the account holder, but then they can negotiate that with the landlord. The landlord can accept it if they want to accept the charges and note that in writing too as well.
All right. Now, would you suggest before this whole process starts then to take a look at the meter and see if maybe there might be a situation there?
Sure. That's the very first thing that I would do is basically to verify to what meter is existing at your location.
I see.
Mainly because then when you come in to apply, we provide you the work order and it states the meter that you will be invoiced for and the consumption. So if verification of that meter is a really good positive note on such so that you won't be billed for the wrong location.
And you're not paying for my power.
Right.
All right.
Well, because there's several locations that they might have Title apartments and it might be Title apartments.
It's true.
Might be for Joe Title's apartments, might be for Bob Title's apartments. So they just call it Title apartment. So it's best to actually verify which meter and which location that you're applying.
Very true. So we get that squared away. As far as fees, you mentioned again the deposit, $25. If everything's on the up and up, is that?
That'd be the application.
Oh, application fee. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Now the application fee is $25 or $50, like I was indicating. Now that's for residential. Your deposit would be based on your credit standing with the agency.
Okay.
If you've got an established account with GPA, and that means you've had no late charges, disconnections, or return checks on your account for the last 12 months, then GPA can give you a good credit standing and waive the deposit for you.
That's what I like.
Right. But if you've not established credit, then we do have guidelines, and that's also on the website. For a standard one-bedroom, it's $125, and it goes up from there. That's an average billing for that type of unit.
I see.
And stuff, and those are created standards. And then it can also vary depending on your credit standing, that it can also double up to your total outstanding. If you've been a delinquent customer of the GPA and need to reestablish, we can also charge you 2 times that average.
So it really is based on, like you said, your credit standing.
Correct.
And most especially, I'll say this now, as a young person who, I remember getting my first apartment, I was very confused, but it really does come back to you in the end.
Correct.
Continue to pay, continue to make sure your credit's in good standing, and there's a way we can get back that deposit, right?
Correct. The deposit is available back to the customer, not necessarily waiting to the end of the term of the account. You can actually get your deposit after establishing good credit after the 12 months of the good payments and stuff, and then that be based on just a request and stuff, and then we can credit the account or we can end up giving you a refund check.
I love it.
Otherwise, if you terminate even prior to what do you call it, that year's time, let's say you're coming from off island and stuff and you're not quite sure you're going to live here for that full term, you're waiting depending on a job or what, you apply for the service. If you terminate even in 6 months, that deposit goes back to you along with the interest, and stuff, but all your billings will be deducted first the outstanding and then.
Amazing. So there you go. Even though we do have to get this deposit going, like you mentioned, good standing will get it back to us in the long run. All right, so we make our deposits, we sign up, we fill out the paperwork. What comes after all of that?
Okay, then there's either you can make the request for same-day service, and that's an additional fee of $9. Otherwise, we normally schedule it for the following business day. If it's over the weekend, then it'd be for Monday and stuff.
I see. And as far as everything being straight and on the up and up, as long as that's all taken care of, we'll see the guys come on out, make the connection, and we'll be living the high life with some power afterwards, huh?
Well, with smart metering, you don't need to have just dispatch someone necessarily out there. Right. It's done remotely and stuff, so we just verify the meter information. That's why it's best to verify, and then by the next morning and stuff.
You press the button.
Not me personally, but yes, they press it from our disconnect.
That is amazing. I remember, like I said, getting into my first apartment and waiting, you know, making sure I was able to wait a couple days and planning for that. But you're saying now remotely done, it's done as quick as could be.
If it's a smart meter.
Perfect. Right. Now, again, all of these guidelines and all of these processes can be found on your website. Can you tell us one more time how to get access to that?
It'd be the GuamPowerAuthority.com website. So that's GuamPowerAuthority.com.
And one more thing, I'm going to wrap it up with this because I want to make sure everybody's got a handle on this. You can pay without coming in too, right?
Correct. There's several means of payments other than visiting our offices. We've got paying agents and stuff like that that you can also make payments through. But we are also available through pay by phone and then through our website.
I love pay by phone.
You can register and make your payment by website as well.
It is so quick and it's so convenient, and the team that's answering the phone is always so helpful.
But of course, the website is only available, I must remind you, credit card payments for anything is only available for residential customers.
I tried to pay with a selfie one time, it did not go through. So make sure you've got your credit cards available, Visa, MasterCard
only.
accepted, and you can pay by phone or, like you mentioned, via the website as well, yeah? Awesome. Well, I want to say thank you so much. You've made this so simple for me. And hopefully everybody watching at home is going to see how simple it is thanks to the hard work at GPA right here with you guys, making everything so streamlined and so accessible for us.
Thank you, too, for having me.
Thank you, and you have a great day.
You too.
I parked in your spot, so I'm going to leave now.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure we move the car. Right?
Okay.
Up next, we'll sit with the insurance professionals at NABO Insurance as they show you how easy it is to get homeowners insurance. Welcome back to Welcome Home. As you know, insurance comes in so many different packages and, of course, different products. We're talking health insurance, life insurance, vehicle insurance, and we can't forget about the big one, homeowners insurance. Did you know that if you have homeowners insurance, just about everything inside your home is covered too? It's true, and here to talk a little bit more about it, I've got my friends Annika and John.
Hi, Annika. How you doing?
Half a day, Kyle.
Thank you for having me. Awesome. Now, I know that it's been a big thing for a lot of people to own their own homes. Obviously, that's why we have the show. My question for you is, how does insurance fit into that game? A lot of people aren't familiar with exactly what needs to be done and why insurance is such a big part of a homeowner's to-do list. Now, let's talk a little bit about that here. You're obviously with a great company, NABO Insurance. You see your fair share of people come through here, new homeowners, maybe second-time homeowners. And I guess the first question is, why do we need insurance?
Well, you would want to protect your big investment in your house, wouldn't you?
That's very true. I've never heard it quite put like that. But you're right, a home is a huge investment. We're talking about years and years of sweat and time put into it. And as far as protecting our home, what exactly does NABO Insurance Home Insurance protect against?
Well, of course, we protect the house. We insure the house, and then also the contents, which is anything inside the house.
Really?
Yes, your personal items.
Perfect. So when we talk about the house itself, we're talking about against natural disasters, typhoons, stuff like that?
Yes, even theft.
Awesome. Now that's where the insides come in. We're talking about theft here. Tell me a little bit more about that. What exactly would be covered under this theft insurance?
Well, we would have your TVs, your couches, your clothes, and also your jewelry.
All the expensive stuff.
Yes.
You want to make sure that you can handle that, right, in case something goes down. And especially nowadays, you never know. All right, so you talk about some of the things we offer. Like we mentioned, home insurance for the actual structure, and now the contents of the home also being insured.
Yes.
How would we go about getting home insurance? What would be the first step?
Well, of course, we would have to know the exact value of your house, so we could either go out and inspect the house, or if you have the recent appraisal from the bank, we can work off that as well.
And why is it so important to get it appraised?
Because we would want to insure your house for the exact value.
I see. You want to make sure you get covered enough.
Yes.
Based on how much the house is worth.
Yes.
So would that help to dictate as far as the rates are concerned? And
Yes,
how much
of
would
course.
you pay?
It plays a big part in it.
What about the inside? So would that all get appraised as well, meaning your TV?
Well, you could choose the rates of how much you want to insure your house, or the contents. I'm so sorry.
I see. No worries. So I have this exercise machine. I don't use it very often, but I've got one. I can get that insured.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so we're done with the appraisal. We get through that whole process. Tell me a little bit about what happens after that.
You would either have to come in to sign the application, but if you're not always available to come in, you can always email. We can always email.
Oh, so
Yes.
we have those kinds of steps as well.
Yes.
How would we go about working out the email process? Is there a certain form we have to fill out, or?
We will email you the application filled out. We'll fill out all the parts you would need to know, and then we'll go ahead and send it to you. All you would have to do is review it. If you have any changes, you can go ahead and email us back the changes. We can work with that, and then you just, after we email you back that, and you sign it, and we're good to go.
Wow, that's really easy, girl. I want to do it now. Let's just do it now.
Okay.
So we're talking now about home insurance. We've talked about the interior of the home as well. We've talked about ways that we can get behind as far as paperwork is concerned to make sure it goes through nice and smooth.
Yes.
What advice do you have for someone who may be a first-time homeowner who's looking into getting home insurance? Are there any things that they really, really, really need to know?
So what you would really need to know is the different coverages we have under the homeowner's insurance. Like some, we have a personal liability, which is someone slips and falls at your house and they sue you. We have coverage for that.
Wow.
Yes.
I have very clumsy family members. Let me tell you, want to make sure I'm covered against that. What else?
Also, additional living expenses. That's if, let's say, your house is damaged and it's not livable. So we also have a coverage called additional living expense. And if your house or your residence is damaged to a point where you can't live in it, we'll provide payments for you to live somewhere else shortly while we prepare the house.
I see, kind of like a loaner house.
Yes.
I like that. All right. So we've got all these extra coverages that also tie in to our home coverage. And this is insurance that every homeowner should get. What do you think?
Yes.
Do you think personally now, I'm asking you personally, do you think that home insurance is an amazing thing? Do you think it's necessary?
Oh, yes, of course. It's a big investment of your life. So I believe that it's very important to cover it.
There you go. And where can we go to get more information on these coverages or to find out more info on the services that NAMBO has?
You could always give us a call in our office, or you can go online to www.nambo.com.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Annika. Again, great time talking to you, madam. You're a queen amongst insurances, and I will definitely chat with you down the road.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Hey, John, what's going on, man?
Afre, Kyle, how are you today?
I am good. So I hear you bundle auto insurance with home insurance. How does that work?
Kyle, you're part of our family now, so you can get more discounts and saving with us.
Really? So that means if I get both of these plans through NAMBO Insurance, my premium is going to go down? Is that how it works?
Exactly, that's what we mean.
That's awesome. So how do I take advantage of this offer?
We have two locations, one in ITC building, that will be in the first floor, and one here in Aganya.
Oh, so I just come down and you guys will be able to help me in person?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, what do I have to bring to make sure everything runs as smoothly as possible?
Okay, you just need to bring your registration and your vehicle so we can do a visual inspection for that.
It's that easy, huh?
Yes, it is.
Very cool. Very cool. I love being a part of this family here at NAMBO. Well, you know what? That's all the info I need. I'm going to go and get all that paperwork squared away so I can visit you again and we can take care of business. Yeah?
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you
Kyle.
so much, my friend. I'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you to all of our new friends at NAMBO Insurance. Coming up after this quick break, we'll show you 4 homes on the market today. You're not going to want to miss this. And welcome back to Welcome Home. We'll now take a tour to the central part of the island with Realtor at Remax Realty Group, Regina Fong, leading the way. We've got 4 homes on the market that you can call home. First up,
Hafide, everybody, and welcome back to Welcome Home. I'm Kyle Mandapat, and with me, of course, we've got the wonderful Miss Regina Fong. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. Hafide again, Kyle.
All right, now, Gina, we've been throughout the island. We've looked at homes up north, homes down south, and this week, we find ourselves smack dab right here in the middle, coming to you from Sinahanya. Tell us where we're at.
All right, so in Sinahanya, at this location, we have a lot of stores and a nice school right across this house. Behind me is a 3-bed, 2-bath. Living area square feet is 1,200, and the lot size is 477 square meters. It's listed for $220,000.
Very cool, very centralized. We're going to take a look inside now, yeah?
All right, let's go.
this house is located across from Bishop Baumgartner Catholic School and was built in 1986, but age ain't nothing but a number, as you'll see that upon entering the home, where you're greeted by the living room with a kitchen. There's a small staircase that separates you from the hallway to the first and second bedrooms with a guest bathrooms. This concept adds an extra level of privacy. At the end of the hall is the master bedroom and bathroom. This home boasts a total of 1,200 square feet of living space. Outside, you'll find that the perimeter of the home is fenced in. As well, outside the property has fruit trees in the front and a great place for entertaining out back. Let's break down your monthly mortgage. The house is on the market for $220,000. Take that on a 3.5 interest for 30 years, and that brings your monthly payment to about $988 bucks. Affordable, right? Now it's off to Mongmong to Mighty.
All right, Regina, we have been to
House number 2 is located down a quiet road and has a total of 4 bedrooms with a 2.5 bathroom fit. Total, it features 1,700 square feet of living space. You're greeted by a living area with a dining area connecting you to a great kitchen featuring granite tiles and plenty of storage. In the hallway, the bedrooms are on the left with the master suite on the right. Check out that master suite's walk-in closet. At the end of the hallway is the guest bathroom/laundry room. Clever, huh? Outside the home lies a fenced-in quarter-acre lot with a 2-car carport that's great for hosting those family functions, as there's a half bathroom and a storage room right in the back. Let's see how much your monthly mortgage payment could be. The house is up for $335,000. Based on a 3.5 interest rate, for 30 years you can pay a little over $1,500 a month. Now, let's move on to house number 3 in beautiful Barrigada.
We're continuing our quest here as we take on the central areas of this beautiful island of ours, and we find ourselves in even more scenic and beautiful Barrigada. What do you think, G?
All right, so now that we're in Barrigada, this third property is 1,000 square feet. The lot size is 600 square meters. Inside, this is a 3-bed, 2-bath house, and it is listed at $220,000.
I love it. We're close to the main road, which means we're close to everything, and we're gonna see what it looks like inside now.
It's beautiful. You gotta see the walk-in closet.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go, Kyle.
Check out this cozy 1,050 square foot home right off of Route 10. Built in 2010, the home features 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. When you first enter this home, you'll see the living room and dining area with a great open concept floor plan. The kitchen has plenty of storage space with 2 lines of cabinets up on top, a pantry, and a rollaway island with additional storage underneath. I mean, come on, who doesn't love storage space? The guest bedroom and restroom are straight ahead and boast beautiful ceramic tiles. The master bedroom is off to the right of the living area and features the master bathroom and a walk-in closet. That's right, you heard me right, ladies, a walk-in closet. Breaking down the monthly mortgage cost to you, the cost of the house is at $220,000 on 3.5 interest for 30 years. You'll pay about $988 a month. Some people pay way more than that on a rental unit with less square footage. And it's off to our final home, house number 4 in Barrigada Heights.
Hapre, I'm Kyle Mandapat, and welcome to my crib. Just kidding, this isn't really my house, but you know what, it could be yours. Regina, we're here now on the top of the hill, Barrigada Heights, looking at this huge, huge house.
Yes, this is a very beautifully built house. It's actually 3,500 square feet.
Oh!
And the lot size itself is 900 square meters.
Good
Can you believe
gracious.
that? And inside we have 4 bedroom, 4 bathrooms, and the current listing price is $895,000.
I have never been in a house this big. I'm very excited to see what it looks like.
There's a lot of rooms.
Let's check it out.
All right.
Hold on to your seats. This beautiful home located off of Route 16 was built in 2007, and as you can see, it's huge. It sits on the top of the hill at Barragata Heights and is completely fenced in. Now take a look at that view. The interior features a total of 3,500 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. As you enter the home, there's a foyer and a walk-in shoe and coat closet. Down the hall is an extra living space with great natural lighting from all the amazing windows. To the right is the guest bathroom. And further in is a large open living space featuring a huge kitchen with an island and plenty of cabinets and sliding doors that take you out to a tile-covered porch. That staircase will take you right up to the 3 bedrooms, all of which have wood flooring. The second bedroom features sliding door access to a shared balcony with an amazing view. The master suite? Ooh, let me tell you about that. It shares the balcony and has great fixtures, a ceiling fan, and access to the master bathroom. It features a his and her sink, and check out this walk-in closet. If this home hasn't won you over yet, I don't know what will. Let's break down the monthly mortgage price for you. Based on a 3.5 interest for 30 years, your monthly payment could be close to $4,020. Fabulous. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Welcome Home, and we hope that this tour of homes has sparked your interest in home ownership. If you would like to see these properties for yourself, give Regina a call at 988-5224. Thank you so much for watching Welcome Home. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please join us again next time for a new episode right here on this Sorensen Media Group television station. I'll see you next month with more properties for sale, more tips, more tricks. I'm Kyle Mandapat. Be safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the radio.